Along with my love of yoga, I have a true passion for running. In the process of training for marathons, I found that combining my two loves, yoga and running, have really helped my body post run. Whether you're thinking about a marathon or really just love running, I've come up with a post stretch that incorporates some basic yoga postures to truly give your legs and body the necessary recovery needs. I swear, take the additional 10 minutes post run and you'll feel great through and through. Now let's run. Starting on hands and knees, tabletop pose. I'm gonna do just a few cat and cows. Belly drops, gaze lifts. Exhale, round in cat. Belly drops, gaze lifts up. And exhale, round in. One more time. Belly will drop, gaze lifts up into cow. Exhale, round in cat, gaze towards your navel. And maybe the hips get into it, sway a little side to side. Now you're going to curl the toes, coming into my favorite stretch called toe stretch. Then you're going to sit back on your ankles. Grab for opposite elbows and try to keep your spine long here. This is a great stretch for your plantar fasciitis. Bear was barking in the background. Still breathing though, just sit up tall. This could be, a little painful for some. Yeah. Come back to hands and knees, tap out the toes. And one more time, you're gonna sit back on your ankles, hands behind you. Lift your knees off the mat if you can and puff the chest up. It's a great counter posture, really stretching the ankles, good actually for strengthening the ankles as well. Keep breathing. Yeah, come back to hands and knees. Tap, tap, tap the toes and ankles. Curl the toes, downward facing dog. Yeah, pedal out the dog, bending the right knee and left knee, walk it out. Yeah. Bend out your fingers. Now step the right foot up in between your hands. Left knee comes down, Anjaneyasana. Inhale, lift the arms to the sky. It's a great stretch for the hip flexors and the groin here. Now sit back, half splits. So sink your tush towards that left heel, flex the right toes here, getting a nice stretch in the hammies. Now you slowly rise up, coming into lizard posture. You can either place your hands down like I'm doing, or you can come all the way down onto the forearms. And it's a great stretch here for opening your hips, releasing tension. Now keep the left hand planted, kick yourself in the butt with that left foot, reach back with the right hand as you grab for the spine. It's a quad stretch right here. Also, it's a heart opening and stretching through your chest. Gently release the bind. Set back to downward facing dog, tailbone high. Holding your down dog, pedaling it out if you need to as well. Now you'll step the left foot up, Anjaneyasana, right knee comes down, arms lift up. Again, you're getting that awesome stretch through the groin here, hip flexors, and the quad. You can have the hands behind the head like I do, or they can be up to the sky or even onto your thighs. Keep breathing. Exhale to half splits. Now sink your tush towards the right heel this time. Flex your left foot. Get that stretch through the hammies here once again on this side. And playing with my hair, because why I didn't wear a ponytail, I'll have no idea. rock forward into lizard posture. Now, once again, I'm on my hands because my hips are extremely tight. For those of you who have more open hips, you can come down to the forearms. But just breathe. Stretching through the hip flexors. Kick yourself in the butt now with the right foot. Reach back with the left hand as you grab for that bind, stretching through the quad again. It's also a great chest and heart opening. Yeah, release the bind. Step back to tabletop pose, hands and knees. Wiggling out the hips, rolling side to side. Yeah, now you're gonna come to cow face posture. So you'll take the right knee up between your hands, the left knee comes behind the right knee, and take your heels as wide as your mat. Then you'll sink your tush in between your ankles. Now you can't see it because Bear is blocking me, but sit up tall. You can keep the hands on the legs like I'm doing, or you can slowly fold in and extend the arms out. This is a phenomenal stretch for the hips, great after such a long run. Gently sit up. Nice counter posture as you bring the hands behind you and windshield wiper your knees side to side. Just to loosen your low back a little bit. And now you'll get ready to do the left side. Coming to tabletop pose, hands and knees once again. Now you'll take the left knee between your hands, the right knee comes behind your left knee, and now you can see what I'm doing. Taking the heels as wide as your mat and sink your tush between those heels. And once again, sitting up tall. Now my left side is much tighter than my right side. So you can see I'm not folding forward here, just sitting up tall. Putting a little pressure on my ankles to keep my hips down. Wonderful job. Again, once again, plant the hands behind you and windshield wiper side to side. Now you'll extend the left leg out in front of you. Put the right foot in your inner left thigh, and then just fold over that left leg. Keep the left toes flexed here. Continue to breathe. Getting that stretch through the hamstrings once again. So good after running. Inhale, sit up. And now you'll extend the right leg out in front, left foot high in your inner right thigh. Arms up, and then fold in over that right leg. Remember to try to keep the toes flexed here. Inhale, sit up tall. Now extend both legs out in front of you, coming into this forward fold. Move any flesh away from the sitting bones. Lift for your arms. Exhale, fold in. Again, now keeping both feet flexed here. This is a great, great stretch for your hip flexors, calves, hamstrings, even into the low back a little bit. Just breathe. As you sit up tall, now you're going to take both soles of the feet together, coming into butterfly posture. Once again, sit up tall, and as you exhale, just bow in. You can see I'm holding my feet. Some of you may want to extend the arms in front of you. This is a super awesome stretch, again, for the hip flexors and your groin. Also really good if you have any low back issues. Inhale, rise up. Keep the legs where they are as you take a gentle twist. Left hand on your right knee, right hand behind you. Keep your spine long. Still breathing. As you come through center, twisting the other way now. Right hand on your left knee, left hand behind you. Remember to keep the spine long. Smile at bear. Stretching through your chest, upper, and your lower back as well. Now I'm going to turn and face you all. Come into a seat, lift the arms up, bring your palms together, bring them now in front of the heart. Take a breath in through the nose, exhale, let it all go. Thank you all so much. Namaste. Get out there and take a run.